Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees, along with my partner, Chris Single. Just about set to go now, and on the hill, Frankie Montas.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Connor Falefa right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Alex Bregman.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Michael Brantley, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
That's out to center field. Bader should have it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a major league record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In that 2019 season, came the first Astro to hit a homer into the 3rd deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And they get the out on Alvarez. Out number 3. Astros are down quietly. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball. The show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Jose Urquidy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
DJ LeMahieu stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one high in the air to left center. Leon under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Now a fly ball to right center. Leon puts it away. 2 down. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back in the Bronx, here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Montas back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times the Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Altuve checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Jose Abreu up to hit. Right now he's 9th in the AL in home runs. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. Snags it for the second out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Alex Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. Just a slow ground ball this time. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The wide to kick the pitch. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. First offering misses the mark. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is down low. Rizzo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And the righty deals. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Had the day off yesterday. Into center. Leon under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Leading off, Jeremy Pena. Montas back to work. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Flips it, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Corey Lee. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. LeMahieu. On to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 10,
Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground. Peraza fires over to first. That's out number 2.
now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Now Michael Brantley steps in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
There's the strike. And a 1-1. And a ground ball to first. And it's just foul. That was close. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Judge ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Bader up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Trevino. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
And a pitch.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Bader gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's in there. That is strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
To third might be 2. Over to Altuve. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Peraza at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Now 3-0.
Great deal, and you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Altuve up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Knocks it down. Rizzo to second.
The first baseman is there.
Jose Abreu will hit next. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Both runners tagging. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done. And now, Jeremy Pena reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
there at the knees for a strike. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear and then went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bader should have it. Brings it in for the third out. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Three-two now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Lee makes the catch, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here comes Aaron Judge. First offering misses the mark. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Kicks and deals. And another ball. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Stanton now. Swings and misses. 1-1. And a pitch. Slider misses outside. And 1-2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the speedy catcher, Corey Lee. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Leon batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Grounded out his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it is gone. An absolute blast to left. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1. And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one pushed foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Rizzo takes it himself, 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. His first at bat was a strikeout. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in for the out. And next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Alvarez makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the 7th,
Harrison Bader now at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a base hit. Rizzo around third. He scores, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. He hit into a double play his first time up. That misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Now 1 out to right. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering upstairs. Good eye right there. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Abreu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge makes the grab, 1 down.
the first baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Next pitch misses, And that's ball 2.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the #1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
The pitch. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oswald Peraza. Urquidy back to work. Outside, Peraza in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. And now it's even up.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now.
No, that's down. Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And that one in the air center field. Leon under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the right field.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
That's the ball.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And strike 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up. Giancarlo Stanton hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first. Judge out on the play. Play made, that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. There's a strike. Now 1-1.
That's the ball.
The pitch. There's a strike. smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Wandy Peralta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In there at the knees. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
So up next, Pedro Leon. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Oh, 1.
And it's even up.
Ball.
That one drifts inside. Next offering misses. Full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And a pitch. The Yankees looking to rally. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Full count.
Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Rizzo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No ball.
Stanton
One strike.
gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. That one missing inside. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Leon moving back for this one. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rolled to short, could be two. Steps on the bag for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Connor Falefa stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. That's all for Jose Urquidy, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Stanton. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Harrison Bader.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That misses. Ball one. Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the 8th. Michael Brantley to start things off.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Bounce to the right side. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's down and in.
Ball.
That's a strike. And now the lefty. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Jose Altuve will touch them all. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jose Abreu. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Peralta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So a man aboard, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Yeehaw!
Yo 1. And ball 1. Falling behind 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Peraza gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Trevino. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. That clips a corner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is foul. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Back to the mound. It hit him. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue.
Brian Abreu on the pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And the righty deals. Out towards left center. Alvarez heads towards it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, and they trail it 4-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Jeremy Pena. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bader should have it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher
Corey Lee getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these guys are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And here it comes. Strike two. And a pitch. Popped up. And a foul ball.
Off the bat, it looked like this was going to be a nice hit down the line, maybe extra bases, but it kept slicing and slicing and landed just foul.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Tucker will hit next. Ripped on a line. On the slide, and he's got it.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Presley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Judge leading things off and takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one misses. And 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-1. Judge rips that one. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Presley, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. 0-1.
Your ball, 1 strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. One now. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4. That means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
4-1 the final here today. The Astros winning streak is over. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.